Hey boys, Scotty the Redneck Canadian back again. Welcome to my channel, Scotty's Homestead University, where I try not to swear and offend liberals. So it stopped raining, finally, after like 3 days. And I was trying to get some stuff done, but, you know, sometimes things happen. And today I got stuff early. So this is what we're going to do today. All right, so I got these 12 volt LED puck lights that are dimmable, and this is wire. It's not speaker wire. I know you guys don't miss anything, some of you. I said speaker wire, I didn't mean speaker wire. I actually ordered like proper wire. I think speaker wire's got more strands in it. But this came today. So this was the Victron 48 volt 375 watt inverter. Yeah, this does like a lot of cool stuff. So we're gonna go inside here and I'll show you. The hummingbirds are still here. They come right up like that. It's cool. So what I had going on just to see if this was gonna work was I've got a DC to DC 48 to 12 volt buck converter going into this inverter, but this inverter sucks. Well, I mean, like, it's old and it's like not. It says it's 500 watts, but whatever. So, and maybe I'll put a actual cover on that so that, even though I'm not going to use that anymore. Anyways, we're going to replace this inverter with that Victron one, and that's going to run our television and our entertainment center, and then over there, there's a pump behind the dishwasher that circulates my hot water from this into a heat exchanger, and then I got free hot water from the wood stove all winter long. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna have at it. I got some extra 8-gauge wire here because I've been ordering stuff, and like, I don't know, it's kind of a bummer sometimes when I gotta stop what I'm doing because I don't have stuff. But today I was cleaning up storm damage, and I'm actually stopping what I'm doing because I got stuff early. And before we start, I should mention that if you want to access a lot of the really cool stuff that these inverters have, that you do need a Bluetooth dongle. In my case, I've been going on Inverters R Us. That's where I got this from. They have like open box sales that you can buy the returns at a pretty significant discount. So I only paid like $22 or something for this, and it wasn't going to come in time, so I ordered another one on Amazon or whatever. So I ended up with 2 of them, and then I was like, whatever, I don't know, I'm the guy who's got like 2 or 3 of everything. So anyway, that's what we're working with today. All right, so I got a pretty good mess going on again here. I guess that's part of living in a tiny cabin, is it's really easy to get a big mess going, but then again, it's easy to clean it up. So I'm putting some wires together because I got these little puck lights, and I just got them screwed, like one screw into the crack up there, because I want to make sure that they work before I tear everything apart, because I'm gonna have to take like 3 of those boards off to run these wires, and I don't like doing stuff twice. Says the guy who like tore his whole entire electrical panel apart like 4 times. Oh, and watch this. So remember, I made this lockout because I was like, hey, you know, I'm not so sure about December. Well, now I'm pretty sure about December. So I tore everything out of here after I did all that work. It took me like 2 days. So I'm going to pull this box completely out of here and use it out at the barn or somewhere else. But yeah, there's no going back, man. Like, I'm going to tear this out and probably like put a medicine cabinet in. Now I know what you're saying. Didn't he quit drinking because like he didn't want to take medicine for blood pressure? And that would be true. So, I mean, I don't know. I'll probably just put like toothpaste and shit like that in there. Anyway, let's get this done. All right, I'm about to hook all this stuff up. Now listen close. Listen to the voice of experience here. All these wires look the same, right? Because you're dealing with DC. These gotta be 12. These gotta be 48. This one here has gotta be 48. So when you start dealing with buck converters and different voltages with DC, and all your wires start looking the same, you better pull your head out of your butt. Otherwise, you will be the proud owner of some shit that doesn't work. All right? I know this because I did it on the golf cart. I hooked up the wrong wires. Instead of the ones that went to the buck converter, I hooked up 48 volts to the USB charging thing, and yeah, it didn't work anymore. And I didn't even send it back to Amazon because I'm honest. I was the one who blew it up. So, all right. Okay, so when we are connecting stuff with capacitors like inverters and buck converters, right, we want to use our double-sided pencil so that we don't get a big zap going on. All right, and it is getting to the point where I got like way too much stuff just connected to this inverter here. So like these are just the posts, so it's all DC stuff. But when I clean up the rest of this and hook up my generator wire, before I do that, I'm gonna order some bus bars and connect this because this is kind of getting out of hand. But you know, I'm doing this, I'm learning as I'm going, right? All right, so all my straight DC stuff is working. Let's see. These should be working. Look at that. Well, they do dim. Cool. All right, let me button this all up. All right, so check it out. We got the DC lights going on. Those are as bright as they get. Okay. I don't think they need to be any brighter, do you? I don't think so. I got a little bit busy today and brought some wood in. And yeah, so I got the television on. I got the sound bar on. I did notice when I was trying to listen to music when I was cleaning up out in the yard earlier that the subwoofer was not plugged in to the small inverter. So it is now on the small inverter. So I've got all my straight DC stuff running. So right now it's like, all right, I can chill out. It's going to be a snow blizzard out. It's, you know, going to snow all day tomorrow, and we're not going to get any battery charging done. But I'm okay. So I'm hunkered down here. And what am I using? Boom. 82 watts. 83, 84, 82 watts. So that's pretty cool, right? Now, that is with the hot water heat exchanger not circulating, but that can usually circulate during the day. It only needs to circulate for a couple hours at the most. And the colder it is, the less that it has to circulate, because that will actually get that boiling with it circulating. So, and if it's cold out, then I'm going to be rocking the wood stove. So with that on, that adds like 50 watts. So that's actually quite a bit because we're at like 128 now. Okay. And then up here, if we want to turn our inverter on to standby, which if it's cold out, I might want to do, because I do like to have the water kick on and off so that it's circulating through that pipe underneath the cabin so it doesn't freeze. So that gets us up to 130, and it's just going back and forth between 130, 155. So I mean, that doesn't add a lot, but it adds a little bit. So yeah, right now, I mean, that would happen at night, is I would leave that on and probably drain the reverse osmosis so that it would kick on every so often to flush that out. But yeah, I mean, this is totally awesome. And I doubt that I would have these on like full blast like that, but they don't take much in the way of wattage, so we won't mess with it. So, but yeah, I want to build another cabin in the back that does not require me to go up in the loft to sleep. So this window here will probably be a hallway, not a hallway, but an entranceway to a bedroom. And when I do such thing, I will get another one of these inverters, and I will get a big low frequency inverter. And what I will do is I will wire up all the outlets except for probably the kitchen to the small inverter, and then I will have my big inverter for my outlets in the kitchen, so that you know, your toaster, coffee maker, things like that, food processor, the kitchen stuff, basically everything in the kitchen takes a lot of power when you use it, right? So I'll probably wire up all my kitchen outlets to that inverter, and maybe the bathroom one, in case, I don't know, in case I ever find some chick that's not completely effing nuts and wants to use a hairdryer. But that's what I will do, though, is probably get a 500, or maybe I think they make an 800 as well. They make up to a 1200 in that. So, but you don't want to go too big, because the bigger you go, you run into that where it's wasting power. So, yeah, man, like, sweet. I am not even worried about running out of power this winter. I'm not worried about it at all. So, all right, till next time, my next video, I'm going to start in the morning. I'm going to show you a day in the life of living off the grid solar, what you got to do. So, all right, keep your sticks on the ice.